Delta Airlines is doing something somewhat strange with its brand new fit-for-flying Airbus airframes, leaving them in Europe rather than bringing them stateside to enter service. At the same time, the US carrier is removing the brand new engines from these brand new aircraft and using them to keep its existing fleet running. Peculiar, isn't it? But if the circumstances are understood, well, it's actually quite a smart move. So let's take a look at these circumstances for today's video. In early July, Delta Airlines released its quarterly earnings. Alongside the release of earnings often comes an earnings call in which airline executives explain company performance and take questions from media and analysts. For this event, CEO Ed Bastian confirmed that Delta was taking apart its brand new Airbus aircraft in Europe and shipping the engines across the Atlantic. To be more specific, reports had indicated that Delta was stripping engines off brand new Airbus A321neos and shipping those engines to the US to get grounded planes back in the air. These power plants being Pratt & Whitney geared turbofan or GTF engines. So, what's the reason? Well, a key reason is to avoid tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. As explained by Inc.com, aircraft built in Europe are subject to a 10% tariff when imported into the US. And so for airlines like Delta, which has invested heavily in Airbus aircraft, such tariffs equate to a lot of money. Inc. also goes on to explain that the engines are not of European origin and are instead made by Pratt & Whitney in the US. As a result, Delta can bring them back to their country of origin tariff-free. Adding new engines to the fleet without new airframes to use them sounds strange. However, it's a combination of circumstances that make Delta's move rather smart. First, the Pratt & Whitney geared turbofan engine has been somewhat problematic, needing to be taken off the wing to be serviced far earlier than anticipated. This, combined with supply chain issues, means that many airlines around the world, not just Delta, have had to take aircraft out of service while they wait for new engine components. And so Delta can use the new Pratt & Whitney engines to get its existing fleet back in the air. Furthermore, Delta's brand new undelivered planes aren't ready to fly yet anyway. Indeed, the airline is waiting on certification for its seats, and this will take some time to happen. So, to summarize, Delta's move to strip new aircraft of new engines solves multiple issues. It postpones having to pay tariffs for the time being, it gets Delta's existing fleet back into service, it puts the new engines to work when they would otherwise be attached to new aircraft needing seat certification. Inc. sees this as a brilliant play by the airline and has this to say about Bastian's decision. More than anything, it's a case study in leadership. Delta is doing what every business leader hopes their team would do in a tough situation: find a solution, even if it's unconventional. But what are your thoughts on Delta's move? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.